Welcome back. You're watching the Men's Health and Women's Health Show and I'm your host Jamal Sheikh. It's now time for your favorite part of the show. Our restaurant spy this week goes hunting for some supposedly healthy Japanese food. But guess what? We find her picking the unhealthy stuff instead.
Japanese cuisine has become a regular these days. But what makes it a healthy choice? I am at Pan Asian at the ITC Sheraton in New Delhi and our nutrition expert Lavneet Batra will be here soon. Let's find out what makes sushi and teppanyaki so popular amongst those who are watching their weight.
Japanese cuisine is considered to be one of the healthiest, but it really depends on the ingredients you choose. Today, I'm at Pan Asian and let's see what are my options. Can I have a miso soup and edamame soup? I'll also take California roll and salmon maki roll. And teppanyaki vegetables with udon noodles and sticky fried rice.
Sure. I'll get back to you.
Thank you. Miso soup is made with fermented soya bean, which has great anti-aging effects, but it also consists of a lot of salt. 1 cup of miso soup can actually give you half a day worth of salt intake. So it's better to go for a clear veg soup which has edamame in it. Edamame is also a good source of protein for vegetarians. It is soya bean, but it is not fermented. Edamame can be a great source of fiber and also a good snack in between meals. No Japanese food is complete without sushi, but there are a lot of facts about sushi people don't know about. Thank you. Today I've ordered a California roll and a maki salmon roll. A California roll would usually consist of more rice as compared to a maki roll, which are smaller pieces. It also consists of mayonnaise and caviar, which can increase your cholesterol and saturated fat intake. 3 pieces of California roll would be equivalent to 1 chapati. As opposed to a maki roll is made with rice and salmon. Salmon is a good source of good fat, which is omega-3 fat. It also contains less rice, so you can enjoy 4 pieces in exchange for 1 chapati. The rice used for sushi is sticky rice, which has very high glycemic index and high in starch. But the speciality about sushi is that it is cold rice, and cold rice transforms the starch into a good starch, which is better than hot rice. Usually, sushi is made with rice, seaweed and fish. For pregnant women and people with compromised immunity should avoid having raw fish. The seaweed in sushi is a great source of iodine, which can help in thyroid health. It is also a great source of vitamin A and B vitamins and can help in lowering cholesterol. Sushi always comes with wasabi and ginger. Ginger is natural antiseptic, can help in boosting immunity for fighting cold and flus. It also aids in digestion. Sushi rice is prepared by adding rice vinegar. Rice vinegar helps in giving satiety and makes you feel full faster. But just watch out for added sugar in your sushi rice. I've also ordered teppanyaki today. Teppanyaki could be a very healthy option. Everything is made right in front of you, so there are no hidden lies. I've ordered veg sticky rice and udon noodles. Sticky rice are high in starch, and especially the hot sticky rice can increase your blood sugar levels instantly. Udon noodles are made with wheat, You can also opt for whole wheat udon noodles. It's very important to pick the right sauce for teppanyaki. For udon noodles, I've only picked the seasoning of garlic. Garlic is high in allicin, which has cholesterol lowering effect. However, the rice are made with soy sauce. Just 1 tablespoon of soy sauce can give you 1/3 of your total daily sodium intake. It's always a good idea to include variety of vegetables and choose from 3 different colors, such as bell peppers, spring onions and mushrooms. So Japanese cuisine can be very healthy depending on the ingredients you choose. Make sure you stay away from words like tempura because that means deep fried batter, also from mayonnaise, cream cheese, and restrict your soy sauce. When you are indulging in sushi, do a portion control. 1 roll can give you 400 to 500 calories, so don't eat it mindlessly. Since sushi mainly comprises of fish, it's a good idea to go for salmon or tuna and avoid king mackerel or swordfish, which are high in mercury because they can lead to toxicity. And as long as you follow these simple tips, you can be safe and healthy.